Hello again, everyone. The inspector back with you for a shave. I think we'll do a head shave and a face shave both. It's about 9:15 Sunday night. Back to work tomorrow. Got a busy day. So got a new inspector that I have to train probably for the next maybe 4 to 6 weeks. So a lot of work ahead of me, plus my regular work. My plate's full. Anyhow. Before we get started, want to clarify a couple of things that I've said in my videos over the past couple of weeks about the bombs, the scented bombs going bad. Yeah, the scented bombs for me has gone bad on me, but I don't know if I said this before in the video, but yeah, any bomb can go bad on you. After a period, it just, the natural elements, ingredients break down, and so that could happen with any bomb or anything. Okay, so that's cleared up. Let me get back into we're gonna do a head shave first, but I'm gonna use, I actually forgot what this was, what soap, but in my bowl here, Yates Precision 3D printed. I think we have enough to do a head shave. We're going to do that first. Usually I do that last. We're going to do that first. Okay, so otherwise, and we're going to, oh, by the way, we're going to use our Bic Easy Rinse for a head shave. And I got my very monstrous Shaving Factory brush here, so you could see. And huge, the biggest bore knot I've ever seen. And we have that soaking nicely. We've washed out our head and our face. And another thing, yeah, I just have one more thing to clear up. On the last video with the, I don't know if I did it. Yeah, I did a video with this, the A&E HC hybrid, H2C hybrid comb, open comb, hybrid razor, and then the closed comb. Just to clarify, this is made by an artisan in India that Peter met. So great work. I had said I thought it was made in the United States. I was wrong. Somebody said, no, that's impossible. Well, maybe not impossible, but he's right. It's not made in the States. It's made in India. So just want to clarify that. And for the rest of our shave, we're going to use, first time I got this a couple of days ago, Stirling, the Fresher soap. Okay, here's the pour, 5.8 ounces. It's a very bright little florally thing going on. It smells good. I got the aftershave. Maybe we'll just put some on just lightly, just so I can get the sense of the scent of it, because I'm going to be going to bed not too much after I do this video, and at least get it rolling to getting uploaded. Okay, I have this pressed in my TRC Unbreakable Octagon leather bowl. And you can see Razor Company. Okay, and I think that sets the stage properly with everything. Yeah, we'll do the Thayers and all that, our post shave, but all right. And let's see. Why do I think I'm missing something? Oh yes, the razor that we're going to use for our face shave is it's a Yaqi. We have a Zephyr head, which is it's going to be a mild medium shave. We'll see. Tab ends covered, Rex Platinum second use, and the handle is the Razzo Rocket in the stainless steel. I think they also have this. I think I have one. It's a lighter one in aluminum. This is the heavier one. So it has some weight to it. Anyhow, we'll put that razor down until we need it. We'll wet our head here and our face to keep it hydrated as we go. All right, so I picked this boar out because when I do my head, I like to use a bigger brush if I can, and this covers a lot of area. So one of the reasons why I chose the brush I did, I like this brush. It's only like maybe between $12 and $14. Nice brush, very nice. Everything in my, every piece of equipment has to bring something unique to it. And I have to like it, of course, the way it performs, whatever. All right, so we're gonna add some water to this. And I've used this a couple of times already. Oh, let's see how much we got at the end of it. Maybe we can squeak out another head shave. So yeah, I have a couple of bowls with some soap in it, so that's what I'll be using my head shaves for. And just want to make use of what I have. And all right, so that's good. We'll heat up the blade. Okay, we're gonna go front to back. Seems strange doing my head shave first, but I think I'd, do a change of pace, because those guys who want to see a head shave have to wait the whole face shave to see the head shave. So I think this is maybe a good thing. Right. We have about 2-3 days on here, maybe 3 it looks like. Want to get it done tonight, so I'm not rushing to do this in the morning, although I usually leave myself plenty of time. The occasions that I do a video in the morning, I just have to wake up extra early. Beginning in November, my hours shifted from 6 to 2 to 7 to 3. So to accommodate inspector operations, okay, out in the field. All right, so good amount of hair in there. Surprised actually, but we'll lather up again. And look at the coverage on this brush. It's just ridiculous. And it has a decent loft on here, so the break-in factor was not a factor with this one. I find that usually, depending on what grade bore it is, the lofter, shorter the loft, shorter the loft, it tends to take a little bit longer to break in, but like I said, it has somewhat to do, I think, with the badger hair itself. That's just my opinion of it. I have some brushes that really feel like they're broken in right from the start, and others that I have to really work in. And the ones that work in are usually stiffer. For the most part, we're going to go back to front. Also, read someone online having trouble with a new boar brush. Well, in those cases where they're stiff, and they really do need to be broken in. It seems like it's not really working that well, and I think a lot of it is due to the brush being broken in. Once it starts breaking in, it loosens up a little bit, it lathers better, it releases the lather better, and then the other factor is putting enough water in the brush itself. So to that person and some of you who are just a bit of information, that's my viewpoint on it. Okay, if your new board brush doesn't seem like it's releasing lather, like I said, or it's not lathering the way you expect it to, it's probably because it needs a break-in period. So the more you use a natural hair brush in general, the better it gets, as long as you treat it properly and use it the right way. All right, so I'm gonna go across here. I usually do the cross grain first type of thing, but I'll leave it to the end. All right, so we'll just roll across cross grain here to catch any little bits of hair. All right. This is nice, nice, very nice. I love these Bic Easy Rinse, you guys know that. No tugging. It's just very smooth. They last a decent amount of time because I'm gonna blot it out and put in my Save My Blade solution, which I think helps with the blade, retain the blade so it doesn't oxidize, so it's submerged in that liquid and it keeps it sharper therefore. All right, so let's first we'll wet the head here and rinse off. I'm also re-wetting my face. All right. Sorry. We'll quickly dry off my head like I just did, and we're gonna hit it up with some Thayer's Cucumber with my Razor Company Continuous Sprayer, which I love. All right, so that's good. Let that settle in. And so what I'm gonna do, hey, let's try to use the same brush while we have it out. I dump out my water from my soaking. I can put my brush in the bowl for in between passes here. So I'm just gonna give it a decent with hot water. Rinse it out. Okay, that's all shaken out and damp. Oh, you should have seen what I did to my mirror. Oh. I shook it out and guess what? All the water came on my mirror. Unbelievable. All right. So we're gonna see how much, so you guys know. I still have some soap in there. So guess what? What I do is I just clean around that lather in the bowl on the bottom. Let this dry. I think we can get one more head shave out of this. All right, so that's pretty cool. And then we will get our brush. get our bowl and then work in the Fresher by Stirling. Lather this up. See how we do with this. I'm interesting to see how this scent pops on here. Yeah, it's when he Rod and Mandy named it the Fresher, it's a good name for it because yeah, this it's fresh. So if you like fresh, bright, a little citrusy, a tiny bit of floral going on, I think more citrusy than floral, but anyhow, it's there. Back in the face. Most of the soap is in the brush, but we'll work this in here. See that? Look at that. It's like covering most of all of my cheeks here. Unbelievable. Work it into my rough area here. All right. Oop, kind of high. Put some more water in the bowl here. Swish it up. I got some soap in my eye a little bit. It's stinging a little bit. All right. Oh. All right, we'll dry the hands. We'll wet the Zephyr razor with the Razzo Rocket and the Rex Platinum blade. And then nice with the lather channels on the bottom here, see that? And we'll get going. Let's see how we do here. This head was like really cheap. We're talking, what? No more about maybe $6, $7 or something like that. Way under 10. And it's feeling good here. Yeah, mild. Pretty darn mild too, I think. Yeah, but it's very comfortable. So this would be a definite beginner head because it's not aggressive. It's not expensive. You know, you get the two in combination. Now I already had this Razzo Rocket handle. I just bought this separately with the Yaqis. You know, like at most razors, you can mix and match and all that stuff. So yeah, you know what this feels like to me? And I say this, you know, often, but this feels like a Gillette Tech in aggressiveness. So, which I love the Gillette Techs. I got a lot of them done in, you know, different forms. Pre-war tech, regular one. I have one that's been Cerakoted, colored. I will eventually get to, which was a great buy for the excellent condition it was in. I made an offer. It cost me like $40 for a Cerakoted, very nice, fat handled Gillette Tech. So if it says make an offer, guys, make an offer on eBay. You know, you get 3 shots at it, so you may get a counter offer and then go from there, but worth your time, I think. All right. I know I did a video on buying on eBay, and of course I just tried to hit the main points, but maybe others, but know your product, ask questions. You know, if you want more photos, ask. You know, I bought a razor a couple of months ago, and it looked great, and just tiny little scratches on the top, but like that sort of age on the razor, you expect it, but it needed. I didn't get it replated. I got the tune-up service from Razor Emporium. They did one hell of a job. Buffed out all the little scratches on top of the head. Can't see them anymore. Reworked it so the TTO is smooth as silk. It looks brand new. They clean it. The only thing is you're going to do something like that. The revamp is it's $35, but I replated. I got a Gillette President, and mechanism was pretty good. It had a lazy door, so I had them do both the revamp and I had them replated it in the end. Some plating was missing, and I said, you know what? Would you like to replate it? And at that point I said, well, I'm going to keep it anyhow. I'm not going to sell it. Go ahead. And man, what a job. I will do a separate video on that. They did such a great job. Nickel replate and take apart the whole thing, clean it. Factory specs, looks totally brand new. And so for razors being reworked and revamped, they do excellent work. Like I said, I'll eventually do a video on that, but took a little while to get it done. They were working on, I guess, a little backlog, but that's okay. Not like I don't have other razors to shave with, guys. So, very, very nice. Mild shave. Great first pass. And I shaved yesterday. So, you know, if I shave on a back-to-back day, especially, usually it's doing a video on a back-to-back day most of the time. Not always, but I will follow it up with a really mild shave. And this is that. All right, so I put a little bit more water in here. I'm gonna see if I can get all of it up off of the bowl. Don't afraid, guys, because between passes, your soap will dry out just a tad. And if you want to revive a little bit of the lather that's in your bowl in the brush, just add a couple of drops of water, agitate, and it'll perk right up on you. So I would do that, especially if you're breaking in a brand new board brush that's a little stiff, a little thick hairs, you know. So don't be afraid. Try different things. See what works for you. If it works for you, great. If you find a better way or whatever, just roll with it, all right? That's how you learn. If you feel that things need improvement, check it out. Try different things and see how it goes, all right? And don't let anyone dictate your own experience. Everyone is different. I've said that many times before. So don't pick a fight with anybody because you think they're doing something wrong. mildly suggest in a nice way, I noticed this, you may want to try this. And I thank you guys for commenting, because time to time, yeah, on certain information, yeah, I may get it wrong or whatever. That's fine. I have no problem with that. As long as it's done in a respectful way, you know, that's super. That's why you make comments, because other guys are going to see the comments too. So don't be afraid to ask questions of me if you'd like to know the answer. I try to respond in a timely manner, and most times I do. And it's not like I have 100 responds to do. You know, you're going to get at least a thumbs up, and sometimes more than that, whatever it dictates, I feel. And, you know, usually with the most respondents I get with, you know, maybe 10, maybe a tiny bit more than that. But so it's not taking up a huge amount of my time. That's what I'm saying. So, and I'm doing against the grain here, cross, and letting the razor do the work. And this is nice because this razor, it's very safe on the face because it's mild. You could definitely put in your sharper blades. Got a little weeper here. That's about nothing though. I got a hair going on. Yeah, it happens. A boar hair. I like this handle, this Rocket Razzo, AliExpress. This has, a lot of times I've seen this on the, it comes with a single edge head on it. But, like I said, you can always mix and match with any standard head. Or thread size, I should say. Okay, so a little bit work here because I got that cleft going on. That Italian cleft happening. Right? I'm not used to shaving back-to-back days. I feel that if I leave it a day, it's just right. And yes, if I leave it a day without shaving, when I shave next time, I feel like it'll just a tad closer. For some reason, you guys might understand that. So we'll just finish up. Usually when I do my mustache area, I'm using no terminology. I ride the cap a little bit more. Some of you guys saying, ride the cap. What is it? Basically, instead of, if I'm doing my, here's my face, I get the right angle, just doing it the conventional way, I'll do a shallow angle, so the cap is actually on my skin here as I make my upward stroke. To fine tune and get those smaller hairs. And that technique works well with this razor because of it's mild and the blade angle, okay, is right. It's canted down, so it works. All right. So I'm gonna rinse that off. We'll rinse our face. And then I'm gonna feel around. I have a little touch up here. Sorry, I got the water running, but okay. And then I'll come across here a little bit more. All right, that looks good. And that is some slick soap there, guys. All right, we'll rinse that off. Pat it dry. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Get that shaving cream out of my ear there, here. Nasty. All right. We'll spray her down. Good. Let that settle in. Feeling a little bit of tingling. Got extra close. All right, so yeah, Stirling, the fresher. Excellent. You know, what is there not to like about Stirling? You know, whether it's aftershaves, soaps, bath soaps, their coffee. If you guys don't know, yeah, they do offer coffee. I think they have candles. I mean, just top notch. All right, Shaving Factory, huge board brush. Razor Company, Unbreakable Octagon, leather roll. And what else? I'm gonna pat it dry. And just a couple of drops on my face. I'm not gonna do a full bore like the beginning of the day, but so I took the plastic off, all right. And that, shake it like I did, all right. Always shake it. Couple here. Drops. Oh yeah. Yeah, very nice. Very fresh. Like I said, it's a bright type of citrusy, little bit of floral going on, but very nice. All right, guys. You know, with the razor, you know, the Razzo Rocket, stainless steel, Rex Platinum, second use, Zephyr head, Yaqi, AliExpress, both those items. And hey, thanks for joining me. And yeah, we're about, what are we, 37, 34 minutes, something like that. Anyhow, guys, thanks for joining me. Hey, sometime during the week, hopefully we'll do another shave. and have a great start of the week. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.